Welcome to Wise Up. This is ERGJ, the Intelligent Investor. You know, they say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. While this apple is good for your health, there's another apple that's good for your wealth. Today we discuss the mighty company Apple. You know the one. The Apple iPhone, the iPad, the iPod. They recently acquired Beats by Dre. So anytime you're walking around with those nice headphones on, you're contributing to their revenue. They got an Apple Pay system out now where you're able to, it's like a swipe system. You're paying through their network. And they are coming out in April. They're coming out with a new Apple Watch, some new gadget that should sync in some kind of way. I think you can talk through your phone. I'm not quite sure. But Apple. Recently, they had some breaking news. Broke records in sales. I'm sure you remember back around Christmas time in November, October, November, December, people were lining up store after store all across the country, some camping out overnight to buy this iPhone 6. Well, they just reported their earnings from last quarter, or fourth quarter, 2014, and they sold a record 74 million iPhones and a record-breaking $18 billion in profit. 74 million iPhones, $18 billion in profit. Here's my question for you guys. Are you just a consumer that's contributing to their $18 billion in profit? Or are you an investor who is reaping the rewards or the benefits of being a shareholder of Apple and that $18 billion in profit? Something for you to think about, guys, and I hope that this message would encourage you, if you have not already, to get started. Because if you're just a consumer, you've got a device that's real nice and you're able to talk on the phone or listen to music or whatever you do with your device. But if you're an investor, you've probably been walking down the street the past couple of days with a smile on your face and people are wondering why you're in such a good mood. Because that consumer, they're contributing to your retirement fund and you're thanking them for that. Well, Carl Icahn, who is an activist and an investing activist, which means that he goes into companies and if they're messing up, he goes in and tries to fix them or underperform. He goes in and gets them to shake things up. You know, kind of sometimes you got to fire people, whatever the case may be, in order for them to get their to bring value back to their shareholders. Well, Carl Icahn said that investing in Apple is a no-brainer. He also said that Apple is one of the best buys of the decade. And today I want to share you my sentiments as to why I agree with them and why I too am an investor in Apple. You see, Apple over the past year, if you has grown 62% or appreciated 62% in value. The past 2 years, 77% in value. In the past 5 years, 315%. Now, what does that all mean? Means that had you been an individual who believed in Apple 5 years ago and you invested 500 of your own hard-earned dollars into Apple, that $500 would have grown today into $2,075. Had you been that individual that 5 years ago you believed in Apple and you had invested $1,000 into the company 5 years ago, your $1,000 would have grown now to a value of $4,150. Now, had you been an individual who 5 years ago you said, I believe in Apple and I'm going to invest some money with them, and you invested $2,500 with Apple, that $2,500 would currently be valued at $10,375. Your money growing, your money making money for you. This is why people love Apple, because Apple has made a lot of people rich. And here's my question. Has it made you rich? Have you gone from being a consumer to an investor, or quite possibly both? Because quite honestly, as an investor, I'd advocate Apple. I'd tell people to go buy the Apple phone, and I buy it myself because I know that I'm investing in something that's bringing me back money in return. So I want to encourage you to get started. And if you have not get started, maybe you're a person that's saying, hey, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to start. No one has ever taught me this. I have no idea what investing in the stock market, where to even begin. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to show you how to get started, how to help you to take the leap and go from the place of being a consumer to being an investor. And another word for an investor is owner. 315% in 5 years. Where else are you hearing about those type of returns? Where else is that even available? 5 years, that's a short amount of time. So here's what I'd like for you to do. In the comments below, write hashtag wise up. But then also answer this question for me. Why are you invested in Apple? Why or why not? Now, of course, the why could be because you believed in them and you are now smiling and feeling good and it's bringing back a huge return plus dividends. But maybe you're a why not person. I want you to write why you are not invested in Apple. Maybe you just don't know how. Maybe you're looking to get started. Maybe you want to learn, whatever the case may be. We want to hear from you so we can know how we can help you. This is ERGJ, the Intelligent Investor, saying thank you for tuning in to Wise Up.